Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie, and now I'm going to give you a room tour, and that is going to start right now. These are the doors that lead to my CD room. And here we go. I bid you welcome. Okay, it may not look exactly in order, but I'm going to give you a tour of this room. I'm going to turn on the light so it's easier to see. So we're going to start up here. These are albums that I bought in my youth that still mean a lot to me. This is the first Gary Myrick and the Figures, the Plimsolls, the Knack, Shoes, Bram Tchaikovsky, and Framed. These are some of my favorite albums of all time. I look at these and, you may see album covers in a frame. To me, these are like pictures out of a photo album. I can remember exactly where I was when I bought these, where I was when I first heard them. Just such amazing, amazing albums that still matter very much to me, and I still talk about them. And if people actually listen to mixtapes by me, they would hear them on mixtapes. And then we're going to hit some of the autographs. There's all 5 Spandau Ballet members who signed that to me. This was a gift from Nick Pantazzi, one of my friends, autographed Neil Diamond. That's not autographed, but my friend Jim gave that to me, so that's special. But he also gave me this autographed Glenn Campbell. This must have been 20 years ago, I think. And then there's my autographed Romantics album as well. Now let's start over here with these CDs. What they do is they don't go all the way across. They go in sections. So A, B, C, all the way down like that, and all the way down this way, and all the way down this way. On top here, these are my Christmas CDs. A lot of people say Christmas is only for, after Thanksgiving, but to me, it's all year round if I want to listen to it. These are some of the compilation albums that I own right here in these 2 stacks here. This stack here, these are all the CDs that I've written liner notes for, or almost all of them. There might be 2 or 3 missing that are actually filed away. And here's some box sets. Now don't be scared. I know that these are in random order, and eventually one day I will put them in some kind of order, but I just needed to get them up off the floor, out of boxes. And these are, notice how the dividers are also box sets as well. No, they are not easy to pull out and peruse, but I've got them all loaded into iTunes. And then there's some more CD box sets up there. There's a strange little monkey there that for some reason I think is rather interesting. And here's more CDs. But as you can see, there's CDs in between here, like Sammy Davis and the Buddha box and Doo-Wop box and Style Council box, and then 3 Elvis boxes going all the way down there. That's not all my Elvis. There's more CDs here. And then my Nick Lowe lunch pail. And then here's a bunch of the trade paperback. These combine a bunch of previously available comic books. So, you're going to see Suicide Squad. So this will have like 12 original issues in it, or Baby Huey, or Shazam. I'm a fan of, I guess you could say, the Golden Age, Silver Age, and maybe the Bronze Age, but I've tried modern comics and they just don't do it for me. Right here, more Elvis. This is all Elvis. This is a 60 CD box set, and all of these are FTD titles, and these are some of the RCA books, the Beatles anthology book, and there's some more books that combine old comics. All those horror ones are fantastic. The weird superheroes are great. By the way, there's a Fix poster. This isn't the one that I had when I was you know, 17, 18 years old. So I bought a new version, so it's up on the wall. Used to have this nice little frame around it, but the frame kind of broke. Anyway, here's some more CDs here. Now you're going to notice here, these are boxes of CDs that I don't know what I'm going to do with. They won't fit on these shelves. It's this thing. I don't have enough room in my room to store all my CDs. Now this may look like a lot, but I've got at least double this, or maybe 2/3 of this. No, I'd say double, maybe even triple. But there's some boxes there. Here's some more box sets, including Moody Blues, Bobby Gentry, Chris Rea, Ultravox, Leslie Gore, Shakin' Stevens, and that's it there for the Oversized. This, of course, is where I make the videos. I sit and I stare at the screen. This is where the chair usually is when I make my videos. And I'm a big Christmas fan, so you'll notice there's Christmas stuff all around. And you'll also notice I'm ripping things. Like I'm currently ripping some of my Gilbert O'Sullivan CDs back into my system since I lost them in a hard drive crash. Brand new Strange Advance, haven't even heard it. I got it about an hour ago in the mail. And there's my computer. And there's some more fun stuff there. These were given to me by my girlfriend because I'm a big Peanuts fan as well. And this is Christmas lights. And then there's this light over here. Well, this over here, if I'm trying to read a CD or something and I can't read it very well, I'll turn that on. This light here is used when I make the videos. And then there is this light here. I always find water very soothing, still water, not really so much rivers and stuff, but ponds and lakes and stuff. So one day I was sitting here and it had just rained outside and these drapes were open and there was a puddle out there and the sun was reflecting on it and it was making this kind of thing. It was just very relaxing. So I went up and got a light that shines like there. It looks kind of like water. Now here you can see my Christmas corner. This is art created by my Aunt Lori. This is a gift to me from my Uncle Gary and Aunt Judy. These are some of my DVDs. And of course, a Santa hat, a book that combines some old Christmas comics. Here's some old Christmas sheet music. And then here's some books, some of my Power Pop books and rock books and Status Quo book. Here's some random 45s, a couple random CDs that do not fit on these shelves. I've got to decide which ones I'm going to pull out so I could fit those on the shelf. And the obligatory Funkos, which I'm just going to get rid of. I don't even know why I bought them. But they're the McDonaldland ones, you know, Mayor McCheese and Grimace and all that fun stuff. And here's some comic books on the wall. Dark Shadows, Lancelot Link, John F. Kennedy. That came out, I believe, just a few months after his death. And here's a couple Superman's Pal, the new Jimmy Olsen comic books by Jack Kirby, featuring Don Rickles on the cover. And now I want to show you something that you see in every video, but I never really explain, and that is the chair. Now the chair is usually gifts from people, usually from the internet or from people in my circle, or just things that mean a lot to me, you know, pop culture things. So you're going to see the three Universal Monsters here. You're going to see my latest t-shirt, which is No Hipsters Allowed, Total Rock Action, which is a Facebook group. Steve Podison is the gentleman who runs that. You always find him on my ski lodge shows. And then this was given to me by Jamie. This is one of the few surviving things that I've had for 20, 30 years. It's a Pee-wee doll. Robert P. made me the Batman. This Spanky was a gift from my Aunt Judy and Uncle Gary. And if you look down here, well, here's Charlie Brown, which is also a gift from Jamie. If you look down here, you see the Dr. Pepper beans and the Turning Japanese chopsticks. Those are a gift from somebody. I will not mention her name because I don't think she wants her name mentioned, but they are always there in the background of my videos. And there's a Whataburger table tent that we all, usually whenever we go to Texas, it reminds me of great times I have with my friends. It's not really about the food, it's about friends and everybody having a great time together. I go over here. This is always behind the chair, but you never see it. This top box here is things that I'm going to be sending to my friend Matthew Street or Ronnie Barnett. There's a couple CDs in here for Ronnie Barnett. The other stuff in this box is things that I'm planning to do CD Junkie videos on. And then there are these great comic titles sent to me by a great friend in Texas. And I love pop culture things and things that sort of have, you know, Beatle related. So there's those two there. This one I picked up because it has the Human Torch and the Thing with Beatle wigs on it. This was a gift from my Texas friend, and this is that Beatles Batman issue. And my friend Darian, this is one of my prized possessions. The Cowsills comic book is right there. Now, sun never shines in this area, so these things aren't going to be damaged by the sun. Finally, my Elvis picture. It always goes back to Elvis. And I think I've hit, oh, I'll just show you real fast in my closet. These doors are always closed. Believe it or not, they were cleaned up. These are 6 long box comic books, and then I've got 2 or 3 half-length comic books. And then, this side looks a little mess because I had to clean it up just to make this video, but like a lot of this stuff down here, this is all my ski lodge stuff. Yes, I've got it in boxes because I just couldn't leave it stacked up, but they're all together. And so if there's a fire, those are the first boxes I grab. And that's it. That is my room tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is also my office, so I spend all day in here from roughly about 5:15 in the morning till about 10:30 at night. And I'm always surrounded by this great music, these great comic books, and memories that remind me of people and places and things. So I'm always surrounded by music and love and happiness and joy. And that's really the way it should be. Anyway, that's it. Thank you, everybody. That is the end of my room tour. I hope that you enjoy this as much as I did. Well, that's it. That's my room tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. And remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications, and leave a comment below. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.